Something is wrong with this world. Yes, there is beautiful things still, but it's mixed with ugly wickedness. Do you ever have the sense that things just aren't right? Are there times you feel a deep desire for true justice, righteousness, and real freedom? A small and sometimes hard to understand book in the Old Testament called Ecclesiastes helps us understand three things. Number one, that we are in a fallen world. Number two, that if we look to the things of this fallen world to satisfy us, we will eventually be terribly disappointed. And number three, Ecclesiastes points us beyond the things of this world, that we might look to and find our satisfaction in God. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verses 1 through 8. Vanity of vanities, says the preacher, vanity of vanities. All is vanity. What does man gain by all the toil at which he toils under the sun? A generation goes and a generation comes, but the earth remains forever. The sun rises and the sun goes down, and hastens to the place where it rises. The wind blows to the south and goes around to the north. Around and around goes the wind, and on its circuits the wind returns. All streams run to the sea, but the sea is not full. To the place where the streams flow, there they flow again. All things are full of weariness. A man cannot utter it. Because of sin, we live in a fallen, frustrated world. Yes, sin is all the selfish things we do, but each of these acts comes from the sinfulness of our own hearts. Our world is broken because humanity has rebelled against God. We didn't want His way, we wanted our own way. Romans 8, verses 20 through 21 say this: For the creation was subject to futility, not willingly, but because of Him who subjected it, in hope that the creation itself will be set free from bondage to corruption and obtain the freedom of the glory of the children of God. This little passage tells us two things. Because of sin, all creation has been set under futility by God. God has a way that creation can be set free from this bondage to corruption by setting free His children. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 10 and 11. I've seen the business that God has given to the children of men to be busy with. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Also, He has put eternity into man's heart, yet so that he cannot find out what God has done from the beginning to the end. Even in a world subject to futility, there's beauty. He, God, made everything beautiful in its time. It also says, He, God, has put eternity into man's heart. Part of this must be that we know that there's more than this fallen world. We were made for more. Yet because of sin, we continue to look for our satisfaction in the things of this earth. But we will again eventually realize they're so unsatisfying. We deeply desire more than this fallen world can provide. So we look for our satisfaction in our education, maybe luxury and pleasure, our possessions. Maybe if we had fame, a great career or business. See, deep inside we want peace, safety, and rest. But we'll find that these things just don't satisfy our need. We look to our leaders to bring us justice and to rid the world of oppression. But even the good ones, they don't last forever. and we end up becoming disappointed. The book of Ecclesiastes is about trying all these ways to find satisfaction and how they just simply cannot deliver. So where do we go? Jesus offers us satisfaction and rest. In Matthew 11:28 and 30, he says, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Jesus supplied this rest at the cost of his life. Have you tried other ways to satisfy the deep longings for safety and significance that you feel in your life? Are you willing to come to Jesus and find that deep satisfaction that you've been longing for? If so, first of all, repent of your efforts of looking everywhere else for that satisfaction. And secondly, believe that Jesus is what you've been looking for all along.